Hello, my pretties. It is Wednesday. Time for our mime time. Just because things are starting to come in and it's pretty rare. But how are you? How are you doing? Yeah. Has your week been? Let's see. Pretty late week last week. Like I only worked 3 days. Due to vacation. Had Addie a lot. My other son came over because he needed me to print something for him, but brought Lana with, and it was so cute because Addie and Lana were there, and Lana knows Addie's name. She knows who she is. She was like, Addie. It was so cute. They played together. It was. Lana's mom was like, what? I was like, yeah, this is just the way it is. When they're together, they just play. You don't have to worry about nothing. Well, except for like picking up things off the floor. But other than that, I can watch them two together. No problem. Let's see what else. My middle son, in the beginning of September, lost his job. They let him go because they said it's the slow season. So that's been rough on him and us. Hence why we see Addie a lot. But he did get hired at my younger son's employer. He's just waiting for them to give him the paperwork for his physical and his drug test, and then he could be working, making good money, and only working half of the time, which is great. Great. So things are starting to pick up. Oh, we closed the pool after much hesitation from my husband because he's just determined that we live in a warm environment and we can keep the pool open. No, we don't. So we finally got that done. I stepped on the screw. Luckily, did not break the skin. Just have a nasty bruise on the bottom of my foot. I was limping for 2 days. 2 days. So that wasn't fun. But you know what is fun? Getting myself put together. So if you saw the swatches, you know it is the items from my Colourpop mystery box. We have the Twist of Slate palette. We have the liquid liner in Crazy. We have the Velvet Luxe liquid lipstick in Dance Off, and we have a creme gel liner in Get Paid. I still say that Get Paid should be a green, like a metallic green, instead of this coppery color, but that's just me. All my stuff, everything else is the same. It is currently 1:40 in the afternoon. When it is my day off, I sleep in. And you know, I did some other videos before. I see what video I'm going to be watching next while I get myself together. And the only place I have to go is to the pharmacy to pick up my medication. So let's get a primer. Today's primer is the Becca First Light priming filter. Sorry, it is no longer available for you to buy because Becca went out of business. But, you know, I gotta use it up. And I am not gonna be using my normal ABH. I'm using the cream formula in this palette as my base primer. Oh, just an FYI. this foundation tinted moisturizer. I fucking hate this shit. I want to be a quitter and just chuck it in the goddamn trash, but I don't want to be a quitter at the same time. Well, I don't have much transfer on my mask because I do wear a mask all day long for work. I think it's because it is gone off of my face before I even leave the house, and I don't touch my face. And by the end of my night, I look absolutely terrible. It does not have any kind of staying power. Just nothing. Actually, you know what I did? Science. I took my crème beauty concealer, because this is a great concealer. I mixed it in with the last of my, what is that called? Belief Aqua Bomb. This gives me a tinted moisturizer. What if I added like a couple squirts of this? Will it help like actually adhere to my face because of the gel moisturizer? Give me a little bit more concealment because of the concealer. I don't know. We're gonna give that a try today. Okay. I just did 4 pumps of this in here. Got my little spatula. I don't know. I could be making a goddamn mess of this. But like, I'm glad I got this Jaclyn stuff when it was on sale, but I'm feeling like $20 is still too much for it because it has no staying power whatsoever. It's like you just I wasted my money. All right, it's all mixed in. We're just gonna put that off to the side. Let's get a filming and let's go. Okay, what do you think? I love it. Okay, not so much my foundation, but it does feel better than it has been before. This color story, I love it, but I knew I would because I like cool toned nudie gray. It gets me into that Halloween vibe, you know, living the best Morticia life ever. Okay, so I'm gonna say be very, very careful with this cream shadow. I found some kick up in the pan of the powder mattes. I would kind of just blow that way, you know, so that it doesn't go into the cream one. They really should have something extra over top of it so it doesn't happen. But it did provide a nice clean base. My shimmers stuck right to it, no problem. Do I wish it was a bit lighter? Sure, but that's just personal preference for me. It did match my skin perfectly. Just be careful. The lightest shade is my inner corner and brow color, and it's stunning. I also used it combined with the second one as a highlighter. Again, stunning. The mattes. I used this one on this eye and this one on this eye, and this one is just a bit deeper in color, but if you were in a rush, either one, you could switch it out. No one's gonna notice. And I used this on the bottom, provides a little bit of color, but not dark. You know, it doesn't look like I'm dead. I really do like it. The shimmers, I'm gonna say I prefer this one over this one. Yeah, Carbon over Fortunate One. It just blends into it better. Maybe if I used Fortunate One with these two, I would like it more, but for the gray, grungy, smoky, Carbon is my go-to. I love this palette. Okay, I'm gonna kick Kylie to the curb because she's a piece of shit, and put Twist of Slate in her place because it's infinitely better. The liquid liner, while it did bleed on my hand, I've got no bleeding in the actual line up here. Does it have anything to do with the Paracum and the eye serum that I use? I don't know. Is it that I had that tape on and I let it dry before I really did anything else to the look? I don't know, but I like the blue. It's not a bright blue, it's a dark blue, so if you don't want to go with a traditional black, you can. And this glided so smoothly. I am 44. I have wrinkles. My hands shake. This went on so very nicely. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Colourpop, for letting me give this a go. I like it a lot. And I did use it on as a bottom liner. Very, very light touch. Okay. Because it could go too far. Again, I like it too. The creme gel liner. I love their creme gel liners. They are spectacular. I know this is not going to budge from my waterline. Even with my watery eyes due to the contacts. I know it's not gonna budge. I know at the end of the night I'm gonna have to scrub a bit, but that's okay. I did put this in my inner corner as well. Again, glided, no problem. I kind of wanna do like the cream and then just this as a liner. Because this was really, really nice and I love these and they're cheap. Okay? The way the economy is, you know. And also, Colourpop is on Rakuten, so you can get additional cash back. All right, this lipstick, while very, very light in texture, light in the way it feels. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel dry. A little too light for my personal liking, but I add a little bit of, you know, chocolate therapy, and I like it. Do I feel like it's completely set? No, I don't. And no, it's not. But this is really nice. It's nice and light, and I like that. Light in the way it feels, not so much the color. I need a little darker. I mean, if we're going Morticia, I need depth. I don't mind this at all. This would be nice to wear underneath my mask at work. I don't know why they don't have this, why they didn't continue this Velvet Luxe line. I don't know, because it is really nice. All right, that is it. What do you think? This doesn't compete. This is lovely. My wing is not too big, not too long, it's not too fat. It's just perfect. Now I have to get to the pharmacy before they close. So with that, have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.